James!
Mary.
Clean them.
Sunday morning. Clean your shoes. She kicks this up, I'm leaving. Well, someone sees us.
Well, I suppose you'll have to do for this time, won't you?
Mary, we're in the bush.
Yes, and that is why we'll put in our collars and our ties and take a Sunday walk along the creek. I mean to keep us civilized. Now, we must go so as to be back at Mrs. Spicer call. Another cup of tea, Mrs. Spicer.
Thank you.
Which is your eldest son, Mrs. Spicer?
Jack.
And where is he now?
Jack?
Shearing on the Darling the last time I heard from him. We ain't had a word from him since... let's see. Our Christmas before last. My older girl, Liza's in service in Sydney.
In service? We know what that means, don't we, Jack? So, who's the eldest at home now, Mrs. Spicer?
Billy. Oh, but he's a bit wild.
Don't you get lonely, Mrs. Spicer, when your husband goes away?
No, Mrs. Wilson. I used to once. I remember when we lived on the Cardigan River. We lived in a brick house then. The first time Spicer had to go away from home, I nearly fretted my eyes out. And he was only going shearing for a month. I must have been a fool. But then we were only married a little while. He's been away droving in Queensland for as long as 18 months at a time since then. But I don't mind. I seem to have got past caring. Besides, Spicer was a very different man then to what he is now. Gets so gloomy and moody at home he hardly ever speaks. Oh, you mustn't take any notice of me, Mrs. Wilson. I don't know what I'm saying. I don't often go on like this. I do believe I'm getting a bit ratty at times. It must be the heat. And the dullness. did you bring her here for? She's only a girl.
Beg pardon, Mrs. Spicer?
I don't know what I'm talking about. I believe I'm getting ratty. You mustn't take any notice of me, Mr. Wilson.
Mrs. Spicer's going to miss Tommy when he goes north, isn't she?
Tommy? He's a good one. He'll be right.
Spicer? Spicer? Billy? Well, Tommy?
My dad gave me the old horse and a pair of boots.
So Mother made Tommy give me his old ones.
I bought you the old saddle and a coat, Tommy. They're in the cart.
Mother, see it. Mr. Wilson gave me this coat.
You say thank you. And if you don't, I'll break every bone in your young body.
Thank you, Mr. Wilson. It's good, Tommy. Now you're ready to set off to the Never Never country. Well, there ain't nothing doing for me in this district, is there?
Tommy?
Here. Here's 5 shillings. Thanks, Mrs. Wilson. I got a clean shirt, an extra pair of socks. I'll write you from Queensland, Mother.
New boots. New coat. It's more than you deserve, Tommy Spicer, and that's a fact. Come inside, Mrs. Wilson. I'll make you some tea.
Mrs. Spicer's not going to see Tommy again, is she?
Maybe not.
You know what she said her greatest trouble was?
What?
That she couldn't get no regular schooling for the children.
Mary,